Hi guys, it's just me today, Terry. Karen's doing her own video because we are, I don't know how many miles apart we are today, but she's in Oklahoma and I'm here in Texas. So we're going to do some quick book talks of picture books for me. I have no idea what Karen will do, but it should be interesting to find out. And we'll be putting these up, of course, in the usual location. We'll also include a list of titles and authors and publishers so that you can find these books. So, first up, Pete the Cat's Got Class. I love Pete the Cat. Who doesn't love Pete the Cat? This is Pete trying to teach somebody else in his class that math is awesome. And one of the ways he does that, and I adore these additional things here, is stickers and flashcards and posters included in this one. So librarians, if you're buying this for the library, that means take things out, put them in envelopes so that you know that you'll continue to have these as you share the book. So here's the new Pete the Cat by James Dean. I always love saying that, James Dean. Meet Chicken Lily. Chicken Lily loves lots of things, but one thing you need to know about her is she's a chicken. She doesn't want to write a poem, and she sure as heck does not want to perform that poem in public. She's got lots of friends, and I love her friends' names. If you can see here, that you've got Babette the sheep, who's one of her friends. So Lily's good at a lot of stuff. She's good at hiding, she's good at playing, but she doesn't feel that she's very good at writing poetry. But she learns that maybe, just maybe, she can write a poem, and maybe she'll also have the courage to present it, to read it aloud in an assembly. It Came in the Mail by Ben Clanton. It's the story of a boy who never gets anything in the mail, and so he writes a letter for the mailbox. Look at the end papers, just FYI. Postcards, stamps, things like that. We love those kinds of things. He writes a letter and he sticks it in the mailbox and he asks for stuff. And when he does, all kinds of things come out. He says, "Dear Mailbox, I would like to get something in the mail. Something big, please." Well, you can see the mailbox is hard at work here. And he ends up getting lots of things that come in the mail and then decides he wants to share that with others. Absolutely wonderful. I remember wanting to have books and other things that came in the mail when I was little. I love John Agee's Lion Lessons. It's the story of a boy who wants to be a lesson, and so he goes and he takes a class. And the lion tells him that first you have to stretch, and so you have lions doing yoga poses, which I adore. But then he tells them that there are some other things you need to do. You need to know how to look fierce. You need to know how to be loud so that your roar can be heard. You need to choose good things from the menu, none of which, of course, appeal to our main character. You need to know how to prowl around the woods. You need to know how to sprint. You need to know how to pounce. And it's really kind of anathema to our main character to do these kinds of things. So he's not hopeful he's ever going to get to be a lion. But 7 easy steps, you too can be a lion. And finally today, a new pop-up from Robert Sabuda. I adore Robert Sabuda. Always have, always will. I have a huge collection of pop-up books by him and certainly by others. And this one is on the White House. So here, if I can make this work here. It's really hard to show you these 3 dimensions, but here's the rose garden. And here's the White House. The paper engineering is incredible in books like this. And what I used to do way back in the day that I taught middle school is we learned how to make pop-ups, how to do this different kind of paper folding. And we used this then as mentor text, and my students would create reports and other kinds of things using the pop-up kind of technique. But these are just beautiful books to sit, to browse, to look at the intricacies that are a part of it. That's all for today. Just 5 books. That's what Karen and I agreed on, and I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to do more. But I hope that you will enjoy these 5 books, all of which I think are incredible additions.